medium care machines and waste elimination. Slicing machine. A slicing machine lacks basic functions. 1. The belt has one setting key, is adjusted by switching a key right or left to change the belt's speed. It has 2 unknown, not written or announced, speeds for the belt. 2. The knife is adjusted manually. Doesn't give a precise 6 mm for the shredded lettuce, because the knife itself is not balanced from each side. Even when it is adjusted manually on 8 mm, it gives slices at 4 mm. Now, slices are out of control and out of specs. 3 slices is barely comply with the specs in some aspects, but don't satisfy the minimum requirements of McDonald's cutting specs. 4 is not good for salads like cabbage, carrots, etc. 5. While slicing lettuce, a lot of inedible product goes as a waste. The machine crushes lettuce into some tiny cuts which are inedible and fall down through the holes. The machine causes a lot of such a waste. Recommendation: the machine should be changed. Time waste elimination. The room full time is 1:55 minutes. The first belt after the slicing machine takes 11 seconds to transfer product. This time should be 5 seconds. The second basin alone takes 55 seconds. This is to be 30 sec. The final 3 belts takes 16 seconds, and these steps are unnecessary and non-added value operations, so we can remove them all and reduce time, maintenance, costs, wastes and power. And raise product quality and flow capacity. Actual, sec. Projected, sec. Slicing machine 5:5. First belt 11:5. First basin 22:22. Second basin 61:36. Second belt 60. Third belt 50. Fourth belt 50. Total 115:68. Non-added value machines. The last 2 steps at the second room, which are the long blue belt and the last vibrating belt, add no value for the process, and take some time in maintenance and may stop the line while processing. Besides, they elongate the line, reduce the space at the room, make cleaning a little hard and risky, make QC inspection hard and time-consuming, putting too many blocks and increase checking and cleaning girls' number inside the room. This room should be for washing product only. The funnel before the slicing machine. There are 3 gaps in this funnel, which wastes a lot of leaves. So that the pack house manager arranges a lot of crates on the ground just under these gaps to pick the product before falling on the ground. This procedure doesn't prevent wastes, besides the bad view, prevent easy movements, complicates processing and disables clean-as-you-go instructions. Maintenance tip. Has proper solutions. Waste is about 1.5–2% of total product produced. The second critical to waste point is the converter belt after the slicing machine and just before the first basin. 1. The product sticks to the belt so it spins down with the belt and a lot of the product fall down. 2. There are a lot of cut in the belt itself. Maintenance tip: solutions will not prevent wastes. As we need a new belt with new specs that can prevent wastes and with the possibility that the product don't stick to it. Waste is about 1.1% of total product produced. Insect cylinder trap. It is a cylinder colander which spins while it is half merged in the first basin. While spinning, it absorbs insects and flies, then throws them out of the basin into a private channel. The frame should be tight and prevents product from going out through that tube as a waste. But the product already goes out as a waste because the frame is not totally closed and need to be replaced, amended or modified. Waste here increase because the manual slider is also unstable, and needs to be set to the manual usage. It should stay at the position where you leave it, but it is very soft and opens wide, so water and product pass fast through the waste channel. This issue could be handled by the maintenance team. Waste is about 0.9%, of total product produced. The next belt after the second basin, in its starting and ending joints, has a lot of wastes. As shown in the picture, the crates always set down under every part that mentioned before, and the same is here. It is a long blue and soft belt, and followed by another vibrating short belt, but the waste issue merges again, at the joint part of the vibrating belt. As these belts together don't add value to the process or the product, besides they need maintenance and elongate the processing line, and waste a lot of the product as well. The recommended solution for this issue is to prevent maintenance, cost and waste by excluding belts from the processing line. This will save money, movements, time, quality and products. Waste is about 0.3% of total product produced. Total waste for the second room only is about 2.6%, that is for every ton we lost 26 kilograms, supposed to be packed. High care machines and waste elimination. Overall view. The high care room has too many steps that makes the room very tight and movements are very hard. Cleanliness and order are difficult to be achieved during processing. Wastes also increases in such an environment. So, we recommend some modifications, additions, removal and changing sometimes. Product from the medium care, second room. The girl receives the product into baskets to pass it to the centrifuge. Waste is about 2.15%. When changing the centrifugal unit spins under the belt, some of the product falls on the ground. We have two options here, one installing a lid, up-down lid, which will close the belt between the baskets. 2 installing a base contains 3 baskets, with closed and curved lids upon the empty spaces. Centrifugal units. The first centrifugal unit speed goes slowly when start forward/end. This causes time delay and is not so efficient as the other 2 units. The basket holes are a little wide for shredded lettuce, and need to be replaced by new narrow ones. Timing is too long and the baskets are 3/4 filled. This results that the product is not properly dried and the long spinning affects the product quality and increase the waste as the product cracks. Waste is about 2.5%. Checking table. It is actually consisting of 2 tables, where the worker places the slices and the girls, min 7, are checking the slices by their hands for any defects. While this process is exhausting and not perfectly placed, this process slow work down, too many workers, reduces the product quality and increases waste. Waste is about 3%. Packing and weighing tables. These 2 steps are done on 2 separated tables. Each table has 2 girls, stick to each other and are not even in level. Waste happen from the packing and weighing processes themselves, besides the uneven level between tables and the step in which the worker sways the basket and turn it inside down. It is recommended to eliminate wastes to design one big table for the 2 processes, and designing 3 places, each place like half circle, and the gaps where they throw the product inside the bag is designed to eliminate waste, confronting each other for 3 girls. For the weighing, each girl has a scale in front of here and a big stainless steel crate behind them to place the bags inside after weighing. Waste is about 5%. Vacuum and sealing machine. The most critical maintenance procedures during processing, which is unavoidable, is the vacuum and sealing machine, which takes oil and evaporates a lot of steam and smoke inside the room. And also it leaks oil on the ground so that a small tank is placed down all the time. Vacuum and sealing machine wastes have many aspects. 1. Daily time wasting. 2. Oil is used daily, which in the first place should be used every 6 months. 3. Environmental pollution. For machine efficiency should be 30 bags forward/minute, and it is hard to be achieved. Actions from our side are to keep it working, but there is no ability to prevent wastes. So, it is recommended to change this machine. Total waste for the second room only is about 12.6%, that is for every ton we lost 126 kilograms, supposed to be packed. Total of 2 room, second and third room, is 15.6%, that is 156 kilograms per ton. Flow stability high care area, HC. From the demonstration below we define the bottleneck as the vacuum machine, at about 700